What does true magic in motion look like in the NFL? Well, let me show you.
Mahomes looking that way, throwing that way. Kelce got it! Touchdown!
When watching Mahomes and Kelce in action, it is impossible to ignore what sets them apart. The level of trust between these two is simply astounding. Buffalo had about slammed the door shut in Kansas City's face, leaving them just 13 seconds to tie or win the game. In a desperate moment, who is Mahomes relying on? Travis Kelce. Mahomes throws a beauty down the seam and Kelce takes care of the rest. The Chiefs would tie it up and force overtime.
Gotta throw it right away, right now to someone in the middle. Down the middle. Oh my goodness! It's gonna be a 48-yard attempt. Only 48 yards. That's what it'll be. So hundreds of thousands around the planet. The kick is good. It's going to overtime.
Kansas City would get the ball first in overtime, and the Mahomes to Kelce connection would put the Bills to bed.
Looking to the end zone for the win. He caught it. Ball game. Chiefs to the championship game.
Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce did not follow the conventional paths to NFL stardom. Mahomes, being an MLB pitcher's son, was a gunslinger. NFL scouts knew about his otherworldly statistics, but questioned if he was pro-ready or if he could improve his mechanics. They were also worried about his decision-making, feeling it was sometimes too rash. Despite these concerns, Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs would trade up to draft the gunslinger out of Texas Tech. Mahomes would sit behind veteran Pro Bowler Alex Smith for his rookie season. This seemingly insignificant decision by Andy Reid very well may be a large reason Mahomes is the two-time MVP he is today. In his first technical season, Patrick Mahomes would silence all critics, including myself, and throw for 5,000 yards, 50 touchdowns, win MVP, and get his team one offside call away from a Super Bowl appearance. Coach Reid put his trust in Mahomes to iron out his flaws, and it has already become an all-time gamble. Now, Travis Kelce's story, while largely unknown, is remarkably like that of Mahomes. Kelce was a tremendous talent in college, using his large frame, finesse, and strength to dominate. However, there was just one issue that even Andy Reid pointed out. He was extremely cocky. Reid believed that despite his cockiness, he could mold him into something special. Kansas City would draft the wild half of the Kelce brothers in the 3rd round. Reid said that the first handful of years were a battle with Kelce, but over time the tide eventually calmed, conveniently just in time for new sensation Patrick Mahomes to come along. These two all-time greats shattered expectations and broke the standard. Kelce has redefined the tight end position, putting up elite numbers for wide receiver standards year in and year out. It's as if Mahomes was the missing link, elevating Kelce's game to unprecedented heights. Their partnership dances with destiny, weaving a tale of triumph and defying odds. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce have etched their names in NFL history, forging a championship legacy that will be remembered for generations. Mahomes and Kelce, a duo whose magic in motion has changed the game forever.
Hey, I got some wise words for that Cincinnati mayor. Know your role and shut your mouth, you jabroni. You gotta fight for your right to party!